Good morning. So on the stand today, I've got an engine that my friend John had sent me. He sent it to me just to kind of check out, see if it would run, get it tuned. This is an older Super Tigre 90. I'm not entirely sure if it's an S90 or a G90, and I'm really honestly not sure if it's an ABC or ringed engine because I put the exhaust on and didn't even bother to look. All I know is it's got what I would say is decent compression, and I've got a small tank of Omega 5% fuel in here, and it did come with some ugly idle bar plug, but I took that out and put an OS number 8 plug in here, and I've got an APC 14.6 prop. So this is the first time, John, that I tried to fire up your engine. I preliminarily checked and set the carb up, but honestly, let's see here. 1, 2, yeah, I had the high-speed needle open 2 full turns, which will probably be too much. And the low speed, I'm not sure if I adjusted that or not, but let's just fire it up and see if we can get this engine running. fuel. That was probably part of what the problem was. Anyway, John, I think you can see this engine does run, and I think I had it tuned pretty well at the end there, but then the tuning started going out, and the reason it was going out is because I was running low on fuel. I don't think there's anything really wrong with this engine. I think it runs fine. It was really odd though, as I was tuning it, one click lean on the low speed threw the high speed out pretty far, and apparently I had the high speed just too lean, because obviously anytime you're tuning a twin needle carb, you usually always set your high speed first and then adjust your low speed. That's the proper procedure for doing that. But if for some reason you have your high speed too lean and then you start leaning your low speed, then your high speed is going to be too low or too lean. So it's kind of a balancing act. So I end up having to richen this up quite a bit, and of course then that's when I ran out of fuel. And I was starting to get a little concerned, and then I see now that there's just absolutely no fuel in the tank, which is why. But anyway, I think I've got this engine running fairly well and fairly well tuned for you, John. It isn't a pretty engine by any stretch of the imagination. The case is extremely weathered and modeled, but it does run, and it runs pretty well. So hopefully you'll get some good use out of it, John. Thank you for watching.